Hit it up. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Congressman Mike Lawler, it's so good to see you. Thank you for being a supporter of Israel and the Jewish community. What do you look forward to discussing today with everyone in the room?
Well, it's important to talk about the legislation that we have put forth and need to get passed, including the Anti-Semitism Awareness Act, which unfortunately stalled in the Senate last year. But we're going to get it done this year, get it signed into law so that we can combat anti-Semitism on college campuses. And obviously, what needs to be done to support our greatest ally, the State of Israel, and combat the malign influence of Iran and its terror proxies.
How do you feel about Trump saying he's going to deport these anti-Israel aliens on college campuses?
Long overdue. I've been saying it for over a year that if you are here on a visa, it is a privilege. It is not a right. And if you are going to engage in anti-Semitic hate and vitriol and violence on our college campuses, you're going to be deported and your visa is going to be revoked. And so I'm glad President Trump took the step to do that, and I fully support it.
What can more of your colleagues do to support Israel and to make the Jewish community feel safe here in New York?
Well, it starts obviously with education. We have to combat anti-Semitism, not just on college campuses, but in our K through 12 system. We see education being funded by countries like Qatar, and this curriculum showing Israel wiped off the face of the earth. So there's a lot of work we have to do to deal with anti-Semitism from an education standpoint. We have to not only deport those students who are here on visas engaged in these violent protests, but we have to go after the source of funds coming in from out of the United States. We have to tax the endowments and start changing behavior among the administrators, the faculty, and the boards. And then obviously with respect to Israel, we need to make sure they have the resources that they need. We need to crack down on the illicit oil trade between Iran and China and make sure that they don't have the funds to fund Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, and other terror networks.
How do you work with nonprofit organizations and community organizations like JCRC to help support you in that initiative to do that in Congress?
So many of the Jewish organizations, including JCRC, have been terrific partners, especially on getting the legislation passed, including the Anti-Semitism Awareness Act. Their voice is essential in getting this work done. You can't do it alone. You need that partnership between government and the nonprofit world, and especially the Jewish organizations who really do a phenomenal job representing the interests of the Jewish people here in America and, of course, in Israel.